15 of the biggest clubs in Europe have decided to create a European Super League and essentially break away from their leagues and club competitions and stuff like that. It's supposed to be a league of 20 teams. And my thoughts on it, I wish I could yell. It's 1:15 in the morning, so I'm not going to. But I thought I would give my thoughts on the 15 teams so far. Well, the 12 teams. It's supposed to be 15, but the 12 teams who have broken away. For those who don't know the 12 teams, they are the big six of the Premier League, which include Arsenal, Chelsea, both Man City, Man United, Liverpool, and Tottenham, if I counted the six correct. Then you have three of the Italian clubs, Juventus, AC, and Inter Milan. And then you have three Spanish clubs from the La Liga. You got Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. They have decided to quote unquote break away, which essentially, for the gist of it, it's all about the money. These club owners who have no knowledge of the game, have no knowledge of soccer. A lot of them are American owners who don't even know what offside is and don't know anything about the game. This is just a ploy for money. A lot of these clubs, if you look at them, are in incredible debt. And essentially, this Super League will double their earnings. They'll make twice as much more money, if not more. Those 12 clubs have essentially broken away from the ECA, which means the European Club Association, which I believe once you leave, you can never go back. And FIFA and UEFA have come together and said that if this continues, because they want to start this in the fall of 2021, which is way too early, by the way. UEFA and FIFA said that they are completely banned from playing in the Champions League. They're completely banned from the Europa League, any other domestic cup competitions, any club competitions. They're banned from their own league. So the six Premier League teams I named are banned from the Premier League. The three La Liga teams I mentioned are banned from La Liga. The three Italian teams are banned from Serie A. And what they're going to do is they're going to dock a lot of their points. Teams like Man City, who are in first place, won't be in first place anymore. Same thing with like Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona. They're going to get docked points. The owners are being threatened that they're going to be hit with millions upon millions in fines. But a lot of these owners are doing this just for the money. It's not about the game. It's not about the fans. It's not about anything. It's just making more money. There's no background to this, and this happened all under the table. All the news broke out within the last couple days, and all of this essentially just happened under the radar. A lot of the managers who manage these clubs had no idea, because it happened in the middle of the night. They had no idea that their clubs basically seceded from European competitions. A lot of the players had no idea. And it's sad. A lot of players have already spoken out saying that they're completely against it. Some of the bigger names have yet to come out and speak on it. I'm sure they will in the next coming days, which they should, because the one thing I forgot to mention was FIFA has said that the players on these teams, on these 12, 15, and it's supposed to be the 20 teams because they're supposed to split it into two like conferences of 10. And then the top like 5, 6 are playing like in a playoff and stuff like that. FIFA has already announced that the players who play for these teams, that play for Chelsea, the Milan teams, they're banned. Those players are banned from the World Cup. They will not be allowed to be playing in the World Cup ever again. No, since Messi plays for Barcelona, Ronaldo plays for Juventus, they're not allowed to play no World Cup anymore. No Ibrahimovic, no, especially for us Americans, there's no Jorginho Dest, no Christian Pulisic, no Weston McKennie. They're banned from the World Cup. They're not allowed to play. And they've never even seen the World Cup before. And they're already banned from it because the owners, without telling players or the managers or anybody, just said, hey, we basically seceded from European soccer to create a super league, and we're just doing this for money. We don't care about your fans. We don't care about anybody else. We just care about how much money we can put in our pockets, and that's it. And it's an absolute disgrace to the game. The game was made by poor people back in England over a century ago. And of course, it's taken away by the rich. It's very, very depressing. It's very upsetting. I know as an American, I grew up dreaming about playing in the Premier League and the Champions League and winning FA Cups and Champions League titles and World Cup titles. I've always dreamt of that. Obviously, I never made it, but the dream was there. And I take this very seriously. And it's super upsetting to hear that these owners, these billion-dollar owners, who have no idea about soccer. Like Jay Glazer, co-owner of Manchester United, has no soccer knowledge whatsoever. He has none, and he just took his team into a super league that their players are not even allowed to play in other competitions anymore. What does this mean for the Premier League and stuff like that? The Premier League, La Liga, and all that will still go on, but it would just not be the same anymore. And Champions League will never be the same. I mean, you're going to see a Champions League where it's like Real Betis versus West Ham United. Big shout out to teams like PSG and Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, who have been invited to join this league but have declined and said they will never even take part of it. You can't get them to budge. They will never take part of it. Clubs like PSG, Bayern, and Dortmund have already completely declined in joining, and they said they will not even think about it. But for a lot of these players, I know a lot of these players are upset, and I know a lot of them are going to come out with the next few days and say, "Listen, we want transferred. We want out of here." Because I want to play in the Champions League. I want to play in the Europa League. I want to play in the World Cup. So you're going to see a lot of players going to the agents and lawyers saying, "Hey, is there a way out of this? Can I get out of this club so I can play in the World Cup, so I can play in this competition and not just be forced to play in the Super League and the Super League only?" Because the plan was that these teams were going to play in the Super League midweek, and on top of that, play in club competitions like the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Europa League, the DFB Pokal. Like they're going to play in these club competitions, which are also midweek, because Champions League games are usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and they're going to play another midweek game, as well as league games on the weekends. So they're already playing too many games as is, and you're just adding another game in the mix. A lot of these players are already getting injured because their bodies are playing already like 3 games, almost 4 games a week, and it's taking a toll on their bodies. Kevin De Bruyne, who just got back from injury, just got injured again because he played in 3 straight games that were almost what felt like back to back to back. It's unbelievable. It's not about the players. It's not about the fans. It's about money. I mean, fans have already gone to all these clubs and have protested, and they're continuing to put up signs and protest and stuff like that because they don't want this. No fans want this. A lot of these players, like Ander Herrera, has spoken out and said he doesn't want this. Gary Neville, a former United player with Rio Ferdinand, have both said this is absolutely disgusting and a disgrace to the game. A lot of people have denounced their fanship with these clubs. Like Liverpool fans are saying they're not going to be fans of this team anymore. They're going to be fans of Everton, who are their literally across the street rivals. Fans are saying no to their clubs, and they're going to be fans of other clubs because this is the world's dumbest idea. You'll never see teams like West Ham, who have worked so hard to get to where they are now. They're in 4th place in one of the hardest leagues in the world. And at the end of the day, it's going to mean nothing. It's going to mean absolutely nothing. Leicester City, who won the Premier League back in 2015, 2016. Like now they're in like 3rd place. Guess what? It means nothing now. It means absolutely nothing. And they came from the ground up, and it means nothing anymore. If the Super League doesn't happen, a lot of rumors have been going around that since they basically kind of seceded from European competition, that these teams who have won trophies like Chelsea, Tottenham, all them who like Real Madrid, all their trophies would be stripped from them. They'll lose every single title they've ever earned over almost a century of soccer. All those trophies gone. A lot of people have said that they should start from the lowest tier possible in their countries and have to work their way back up to the top again. They should be docked points. Owners should be fined millions upon millions of dollars. This will ruin soccer. It will ruin the World Cup. It will ruin the Champions League. It will ruin everything because So far, 12 odd teams just want to make a league so that they can make more money. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. There's no point in this. And you really think players are going to be like, oh, I want to play for Chelsea. I want to play for Real Madrid. I want to play for this team. No, because they want to play in World Cups. They want to play in Champions Leagues. They want the competition to be there. No one wants to watch, oh, Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Oh, for the fourth time in the last 5 weeks. Thumbs up. We love this. No. And the thing is, there's no relegation in this. There's no promotion. It's literally just 15 teams with 5 teams coming in from qualifiers, and that's it. That's it. They can't even get 3 teams to get to the 15 because a lot of teams who are being asked are saying no. That this is stupid. This is the dumbest idea we've ever heard of. And you're taken away from soccer, and it's beyond crazy. I mean, I don't even know what else to say anymore. The game that I grew up loving is being destroyed right in front of my eyes. And it hurts. It really hurts. But I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this gets shared around because this needs to be heard. We need to stop the Super League. We need to all come together as fans. You know, Liverpool has their saying, you'll never walk alone, but yet they're willing to let their fans walk alone for money. It's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Please share this around, spread the awareness, spread the news. We have to do whatever is possible to stop the Super League from ruining soccer. Even if it does get resolved, soccer still almost ruined because of their attempts of taking it away from us. This is about the fans. This is about the players. This is about everybody. These owners don't care about that. They care about what's in their pockets. Anyways, guys, please do whatever you can. Please like share this, like this, do whatever because we need to spread the awareness and stop the Super League.